Hello, it's me again, Char Marie 27. I'm gonna get that right eventually. But like I say, I'm here again, and today I just want to simply have a little chit chat and talk with you all. Recently a friend of mine sent me a little snippet of something with Jada Pickett and her mom and her daughter Willow, and they were discussing balance and being being a mother, being a wife, and a daughter herself, and trying to balance all these things. And a lot of things she said that they she made some very, very good points, and it brought some things to me in mind. I'm 49 years old. All three of my kids are in college, and I'm going through a transitional period. I'm in the beginning stages of starting menopause. There's a lot of transitional things that that I'm going through now, and also, on top of everything, I recently lost a lot of weight, and that's gonna be, I'll do a video or a discussion on that later. I've lost right at 150 pounds. It's taken me 2 years, right at 2 years. So my life is just changing and changing and changing. And when I was listening to Jada talk about balance, it brought a lot of things to mind, because over the years I've had to, I'm a stay-home mom. I was a stay-home mom for many years. I've had other little jobs, or little part-time jobs, but basically I was a stay-home mom. So I dedicated a lot of myself to everybody else. What some people think of a stay-home mom is looking at soap operas, eating bonbons, the 1950s whatever version. No, that's not it. Or the super volunteer. But I did homework, I volunteered at school, lessons, drive here. Like I said in my intro, I'm everybody's mother and advisor and touchstone. And through that, I had to still be for my family and for my husband. And for a while there, I did lose, my way. I didn't have time to really sit and just, muller in it. It's like, just do what you got to do and keep going, And something Jada said, and I'm going to try to put a link to that. She said something about, when she was talking about balance and being happy, because society tells us as moms, we can't be happy. You have to do what makes you happy. Now, those type of statements are dangerous. I know everybody's looking like, oh, what she mean? No, I'm not saying if I had to do a do-over, I never would have gained weight. I would have taken care of me more, and realizing, like she said, taking care of me, ensured that I was doing the best to take care of my family. But sometimes, and I'm generalizing, just sometimes, we as women, we confuse that I got to do what make me happy, even though my mother would excuse just to do what the hell you want to do. Now, it's good to be happy and do what makes you happy, but you have to make sure what makes you happy is still good for the family or for your children or whatever. We don't want to get, running off. It makes you happy, but hey, you still got these 3 kids, you still have responsibility. So when people say that, sometimes, I ain't saying everybody, so don't write these ugly, nasty emails in the comments, but in some cases, some women use that as an excuse to do what the hell they want to do, and there's a happy medium. There's a happy medium in everything, but it is a, at my age, it is a big transition in realizing and trying to balance. Now that my kids are gone, now that and I don't have the empty nest syndrome at all, because I'm good with them going. I'm good with everybody leaving. I'm happy with that. I miss them for a little bit, and then, oh, okay. All right, can y'all take the dog with you too? But with this transition, this is like part, one, I want to keep discussing with y'all, because I want comments from other women you know, my age, because, you know, this is the thing. We noticed that, you know, Tyler Perry once said in one of his little plays, you know, when he was a mud deal in the character, how at this stage, you know, our kids are older, you know, but, you know, and our parents are older. We're watching, you know, my parents who were like, you know, the most fantastic people in the world, smartest, sharpest, with everything. I'm starting to notice, okay, they acting like they old now. You know, I feel like I need to check on my mom and dad more. And, you know, because they are older, you know, they are, you know, if I'm almost 50, they're 70, you know. And so, it's a lot. And you realize it's like an eye-opening thing. Especially now that I've lost the weight and there's a lot of energy that I didn't have, then all of a sudden I got all this energy. I got all this free time. It's just like, oh my goodness, okay. I started a company, as you can read in my little bio, Apron Strings Handmade Crafts. And that, you know, that's exciting, you know. But I'm still trying to, this is all new territory, you know. So I'm trying to make it through, you know. Trying something new, you know, trying different things. So it is truly, you know, just this transition of like, okay, you know, you have all these excuses and things to hold on to keep you from jumping and going through that door. And now those things aren't there. So now it truly is you. Okay, what's gonna make you happy? You know, what would you like to do to, you know, in this next phase? Because you can't quite coast, because even though they're college kids, they still need you. You still need to be a mom. You know, you still have to be a mom. You know, your husband's there. You still need to be a wife, you know. But there is a certain amount of freedom, and just freedom spiritually, you know, and tangibly, you know, because now with age comes wisdom. So all that mess you was worried about 20 years from now, if I'd have known really how fine I was at 21, worried about this now, you know, at 49, I was like, hey, you know, I'm not going to be 21 figure again, but woo, at this, I'm like, I ain't too bad, you know. It's like, it's all right, you know, you appreciate things more. So join me in my journey. You know, I didn't write any notes or anything. I just want to spit out some stuff, bring it to your attention. But join me in my new journey on my path. And I welcome comments. Please subscribe to me, you know, like this, you know. Make comments. Be kind. You can have different opinions. Just don't be nasty. Because we're old. We're not old. We're mature to where we don't have to be nasty. We can say what we feel and all be, you know, happy with our decision. We can agree to disagree, you know. So, again, thanks. Talk to you soon. Love you.